Hi boys and girls, I've brought a friend along. It's Dylis. Hi everybody. Boys and girls, Dylis knows exactly how you're feeling right now. It's tough to be kept in quarantine, and Dylis lives in quarantine. She lives in this bag all the time, so she knows how you're feeling. And we thought that we'd bring Dylis along this morning to read you a Bible story and to hopefully cheer you on your way. So in she goes. And let's see what her Bible story is this morning. And it's one of her favourite Bible story books. It's called Stories Jesus Told. And we're going to read The Good Stranger. Are you sitting comfortably? Here is a man. He's going on a long journey. He packs some sandwiches and a flask of tea. Then he climbs onto his donkey. Giddy up. Soon he has left the town behind him. The sun is hot, and the long climb up into the hills makes his donkey puff. The path winds between high rocks. It is a dark place, full of shadows. I don't like it here, says the man. He has a funny feeling that someone is watching him. Suddenly, there's a shout. Robbers! 3 of them. They steal his donkey and all his belongings, and they whack him on the head with his own stick. Poor man! He's left lying on the path. His head is bleeding, and he cannot move his legs. He lies here for a long time, then finally he falls asleep. After a while, someone comes along the path. He's wearing fine clothes, a bishop. He stops, then hurries past, pretending not to see. Perhaps he's late for important business. Perhaps he's afraid. The man wakes up and starts to call for help. Ah, here comes someone, a man in a wig, a judge. Help, help! But the judge pretends not to hear and he hurries past, just like the bishop. The sun rises high in the sky. The man is hot, his throat is dry. But here come more footsteps. Who is it? Oh no, it's a stranger from a foreign country. He has no friends here. Why should he stop to help? But the stranger does stop. He speaks kindly to the man in foreign words and helps him to drink some water. He washes his wounds and carefully puts a bandage around his head. The stranger helps the man up onto his donkey. He puts his arm around him to stop him from falling off and gently leads him down the path. At the next town, the stranger finds an inn. He puts the man to bed and pays the innkeeper. Look after him, he says, until I get back. Jesus says, which one was a good neighbour? The bishop, the judge, or the stranger? I think we know who the good neighbour was. We know it was the stranger. And we also are called to be like the good stranger, the good Samaritan. Perhaps at the minute we can't go visit people, but maybe we could bake some buns for our neighbours, leave them on their doorstep. Maybe we could paint a picture. Maybe we could send a letter to someone we know who's lonely. And that would be 1 or 2 ways of being a good neighbour. But you know what? We also have an even better neighbour. We have Jesus, the perfect neighbour. And Jesus doesn't just leave us in our misery and our mess, but he puts his arm around us to stop us from falling off, and he gently leads us down the path. At this strange and weird time, boys and girls, let's remember that Jesus is the best neighbour of all, and let's put our hope and our trust in him.